What is up, YouTube? It is Joey, one of the editors and videographers here at Ozark Fence, here with a little breakdown about some of the cameras and lenses and gadgets we use to film our videos. We're getting a lot of comments about it, so I figured I'd show you what is the deal. So our main camera is a Sony FX3. It's the one filming right now, so I can't physically show you, but we'll pop something up. It's a great camera. It shoots in 4K, 120 FPS. It's really lightweight, really easy to figure out how to use, and it just really good run and gun camera for any sort of situation. And so for our backup camera, our secondary camera, we use the Sony a7R IV. It has basically all the same specs. It's not a full frame camera, so it doesn't pick up as wide of a picture, and it also doesn't shoot 4K 120 FPS. It only shoots in regular HD. After that, we have our third camera. This is if we ever are needing a 3-point camera setup where we have to film a whole bunch of angles. It is a Sony a6600. It is also a really solid camera. It doesn't have all of the features. It's not quite as great of a sensor, things like that, but it still shoots 4K, still shoots 60 FPS, all those sorts of things that you'd want. Super lightweight, super compact. Great for, again, run and gun shooting that, whatever you need. This is a kind of a gadget item. It's not as necessary, but we use a GoPro here and there, usually for long shoots where we want to have a time lapse of something, for example, Wingapalooza. We'll put this up somewhere that can see a lot of area and, just film for a long time because the battery's good on it. It also has a port that you can plug into a wall outlet so it doesn't die, and it's just easy to hide away and put up somewhere because it's super lightweight and tiny. Now, onto the lenses. Again, the camera that is filming me currently has its own lens on, and I can't show you it specifically, but it is a Sony, and it is a 16mm to 35mm lens. A key for lenses to know is that the smaller the number, the wider it can shoot, so the farther out you'll see. Another lens we use pretty often here is a 16mm Sigma lens. It is fixed at that 16mm focal length. It's really good for if you ever have multiple people at a table, like in a podcast situation where you can film all of them at once and, make sure everybody's in focus and visible. So it's a great lens. After that, we have a pretty standard lens in terms of most people have a lens in this kind of range. It is another Sony lens. It is 24mm to 70mm, which is some of the most commonly used focal lengths that you can find on lenses. A lot of movies are usually within those ranges. It's a little bit of a bigger lens, a little heavier, so you will have to take that into account when you are filming with it, but it does a lot of really good work, and it is super versatile. Every great video also has great audio. Not every time you're shooting something will you be behind a table with great lighting and great microphones right in front of you. So you'll need something for a run and gun situation. First off, for something more broad, picks up a lot of things, maybe not the cleanest audio, but it'll be a lot better than just using your in-camera microphone, is a shotgun mic. It goes right on top of the camera. It's got a little attachment here and plugs right into the side. Something like this is a pretty cheap option. Usually they're not too expensive, and it'll immediately improve your audio. And it's even if you're in a indoor situation where it's just you and you don't have a microphone like this, which is more expensive, you can put this on and it'll immediately improve the audio by so much. Another great option, and probably better for more busy and loud and crowded environments, is gonna be a lav mic. So here we have these Rode mics, Rode Wireless Go lavs, and we have a lav attachment attached to it. It will just go under your shirt, clip into your pants, and you tuck this at the top of your shirt. Picks up great audio, very suppressant of all the noises around what you're trying to pick up, which is usually the person talking, and it immediately improves the quality of your video production. And that's pretty much everything we use here for a lot of our shoots. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of other things like lighting and monitors and computers and all that stuff keeping this afloat. But if you're running something a lot lighter, a lot simpler, you only have one camera, all you really need is the camera, the lens, and something to record the audio with. That being said, leave a comment if you found this helpful. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions or questions about anything we should talk about in the future. Leave a like, subscribe, and you know what? If you're feeling frisky, why don't you turn on those notifications too? I'll see you next time.